The UK is expected to set out new sanctions to be imposed on Russia later today. Laura McKean-Isherwood has the latest from Russia.
Well, UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson made an address to the nation. In it, he said that the worst fears had come true, that Russian President Vladimir Putin had attacked Ukraine without any justification or reasoning, using land, sea and air to do so, and that it's effectively a time when the West needs to ensure that Ukraine's freedom is not snuffed out. He says we cannot look away, that for years Ukraine has enjoyed this sovereignty, this freedom and democracy, and that country still does have the right to choose its own destiny. He spoke to the people of Ukraine as well, saying we're with you, praying for you and your families, and we are on your side. And if the months ahead are grim and the flame of freedom blows low, people will do all they can to ensure that it does return and burn brightly once again. Now, we understand that the UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson will eventually this afternoon reveal what extra sanctions are being put in place on Russia. That, of course, comes after the first few were announced earlier this week. 5 Russian banks, 3 high net worth individuals sanctioned, all their assets frozen in the United Kingdom. We're expecting to hear more sanctions being revealed later, after the Prime Minister met with his ministers this morning early in Downing Street for an emergency Cobra meeting. We also understand that G7 leaders are expected to speak on a call, trying to establish that coordinated response that they can offer up. Already, the UK has provided extra lethal aid, as it's called, extra financing to Ukraine. We know that extra troops had been sent to the eastern areas of Europe, Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, where the UK is heading up a battle group there under NATO's enhanced forward presence. Of course, NATO operates on this mentality that an attack on one NATO nation or ally is an attack on all. Of course, Ukraine is not part of NATO, but clearly the West is seeing this move by Russian President Vladimir Putin as an attempt to destabilize things in Europe, an attempt to try to push on Europe's eastern regions. And the message, it seems, from the Prime Minister today has been that more defences will need to be put there, and we know that Western allies will be trying to work out what their next move will be. Laura McKean-Isherwood, SABC News, London.